Yeah, it's the 5th annual Occupy the World Food Prize. It's just a real simple message in corporate control of our food system. Nice idea. And to open up this year's rally and direct action, we've got a song from the Raging Grannies.
Where the squirrels and the chipmunks can play, where the waters have fish you can put on your dish, and the skies are not foggy and gray. Home on the earth, where there's food and clean water for all, where we know corporate greed won't fulfill people's need, and humanity answers our call.
We know GMOs aren't the answer they pose
for the world's hungry people, in fact. Our water, our soil,
You can change your mind quickly. It's not too late. Turn back. Monsanto is the devil. Turn back. Come on back and love the earth. Amen.
And the greed is the wealth they control. Local farmers best know to sustainably grow. Food sovereignty must be our goal. Let's return to our roots, growing safe food that suits everyone, everywhere on this earth. For the health of each one, generations to come, it's a right of all people from birth. Home, home on the earth, where there's food and clean water for all, where we know corporate greed won't fulfill people's need, and humanity answers our call.
Oh, all right. Rousing. Great song. God bless the grannies.
Yeah.
All right. Our first speaker, we double-billed this rally. Not only occupied the World Food Prize, exposing the sham of this World Food Prize, which is a corporate World Food Prize. We're also protesting the Dakota Access Pipeline through Iowa. Oil is oil, whether it's corporate ag or these dirty oil folks and what they're doing to us. And we have a visitor, an Iowan who was up there in South Dakota at the demonstration. She's going to share with us an update. Brenda.
Back on oil.
Speak right up there, girl.
My name is Brenda Brink. I'm about 1 mile from where the pipeline is crossing Highway 69 here in Iowa. And we know that when that thing is put in the ground, we're going to have to work like heck to stop the oil from going through it. Now up in North Dakota, the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, they're fierce. They're not going to stop, but we have to work down here too. Thanks to Frank and Jessica over at the Mississippi Stand.
Yeah.
And we have the Old Iowa going up to Laurelville tomorrow, or on Saturday. These are the ways that we show our unity. We show that we're together. We show that we're going to stop this. This is a bad idea. It's not just going to ruin our soil. It's going to ruin the water of billions, tens of millions of people. It will break. It will ruin it for generations. We know that we need to stop it, and we need to stand with Standing Rock, and that's what we're doing today.
Thank you. All right. So,
Come on.
you know, I'm really grateful to introduce this next guy because he's going to testify to us. He's going to speak from his heart, but he's going to have a good text. He's going to have it down.
No, I meant
it's going to be
outside.
gospel, and he's going to be able to interpret it because I've been wanting Reverend Billy to be part of this venue for the last 3 or 4 years since I discovered him after Wall Street, after Occupy Wall Street. And this is the perfect place for the guy, because I've seen him. And he speaks first to the folks at Wall Street. He's starting a church called Stop the Shopping. You might have heard of it. This man understands what this space and what it's about. And I'm so grateful he's come to testify, and not only testify with me, witness and cross over there and directly try to occupy this World Food Prize. 5th year in a row. Welcome Reverend Billy and his message of salvation and how we can get rid of these guys. Come on, Reverend Billy. Bring it up, brother. Bring it up, babe.
Say it. Preach.
Frank, your help.
There goes another one of them.
Just holding it.
One of the
feathers?
Everybody should have a sound system. Father Frank. I want to thank the Grannies for their moleculous, radical tunes. Thank my friend Nehemiah Luckett helped you sing this last song. Nehemiah, where are you?
We're more fun.
Jerry and Sharon for putting us up. Thank you so much. Sharon Leonard over here. Thank you for your hospitality and taking a sick little radical off the road. Well, now, we have, obviously, we're in our 5th year here. We are at a turning point with the effort to Dakota Access Pipeline to hook up and the activism of the moment in the conversation of activist progressive people across North America. The discussion is about the pipelines. Certainly the Standing Rock takes us that event that we have counted on every once in a while. It's an expression from the earth. It's an expression from people who speak the earth in them.
Yeah.
We feel that sometimes from certain events that drown out the John Philip scissor. Bad high school marching band music.
There's a marching
I was
band
by activism.
there.
Desi Park, the Hong Kong democracy movement, Iguala, Mexico, that was the people stopping mega dams down in Chile. The people overwhelming the fracking equipment in Australia and in West Sussex, England. There are moments when we erupt with a superstorm that we have within ourselves. But most of the time, most of us have to carry that weight, as the Beatles said. We have to carry that weight. It's something that's not discussed at all by anybody, as far as I can tell. It's not out in the public. The commentariat doesn't stoop to describe what it's like for young parents to walk around and know that they cannot provide for their children in a very particular way. They cannot assure their children that the Earth's life systems will be there for them. It's an extraordinary position to be in. We know that these moments of these eruptions of morality, amen, that Standing Rock and the kayaktivists identify for us, that is a relief that comes to lots of people who don't even consider themselves environmentalists. You know, there are people everywhere who don't really think that they're activists. They don't think that they don't see necessarily the connection between their own personal responsibility and what's happening with the earth, the way that each of us does here on our little plaza. But But we know that every time one of these events takes place, a construction, a design appears, and people worked on it together. Now, at Standing Rock, there's my friend called me up and said, this isn't a protest, it's a ceremony, and it's working better than a protest. He called it lifefulness. The training of all the ancestors and all of the more than 100 tribes, the training of all this indigenous humanity on one place in front of that pipeline, like sunlight coming through glass to make a fire. That is something that we all need to learn to do because we're all indigenous. And we all have a way that we will do that. And we all have a way that we can make a ceremony that's better than a protest. A lot of our protests are like placeholders because we're still getting it together. We're still getting this social movement together. Now, when there are, maybe later tonight, maybe next year, when we have thousands of people out here, and Frank, you'll have to speak from the stairs there.
Oh yeah.
And we won't have just 3 state troopers. We'll have soldiers all across here. And then let's talk a second to these troopers here. And turn the sign around. Turn the sign around and let the troopers see. We know that there are not many of us here tonight, but we know that the earth doesn't need to be improved by the mega corporations, and we know that our soil and water is poisoned by the glyphosate of the Monsanto corporation. And we know that the earth is in peril right now. Tsunamis, tornadoes, and droughts, and wildfires, and floods, and disease. The earth is talking to us. And you're our children in your uniforms. The earth is talking to you. And we cannot save the earth and be saved by the earth unless people in law enforcement start becoming earth lovers. Very soon, you will not work for the Monsanto Corporation. Go ahead and laugh, my child. You're old enough to be my grandson. Very soon you will not work for Syngenta and Bayer and BASF and Dow and DuPont. And these billionaires who don't want the earth to respond, don't want the earth to heal, don't want the earth to settle down and stop having these superstorms. 900 people just died in Haiti from a superstorm there. That was caused by us. Is that security? I think so. Is that a matter of law enforcement and our national security? Absolutely. The earth is in chaos right now and we caused it. Those chemical companies caused climate change. You need to study this and you need to start protecting your children. You need to start having a conscience about the earth. Amen. Children, it's not too late to turn around. Come back to the earth. Don't join those chemical companies. We are praying for you, not because we want to convert you to some cult or something. We're praying for you because we're praying for ourselves and we're praying for the earth. Earth, hallelujah. Father Frank and I, we're about to walk up those steps. And we're going to walk up under the golden dome. And we're going to preach to the people there. And we're going to ruin your party.
Yeah, in the best way.
We're going to ruin your party in the best way by making it a better party than you could have imagined. Woo! Because if you're not dancing, I don't want to be a part of your revolution. And bad Philip Sousa marching music, that's not dance music, is it, children?
No! You can do better.
A little James Brown up in there. Earth, hallelujah. Bless us. As we test the limits of law enforcement to go and testify to the people who are damaging the earth, a sense of humor. May no one hurt anyone else. This is only the way our great country started. A small number of fervent protesters. Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Tell about the light.
Yeah. Thank you, woo. Thank you, Reverend Billy. Listen, I just want to say a few words also. We've been doing this 5 years. People ask, why do you protest a prize that awards people who are trying to feed people all over the world?
It's a lie.
Because it's a lie. Exactly. This prize is not a world food prize. This is a corporate food prize. And I want to talk to you about realities. Right now they look like they're real. They're in that temple called the State House. Right now they got all the money. They got all the powerful people. Listen, this prize is not here in Iowa to sell Iowans on industrial agriculture. That's a done deal. They own this state. They own the legislature. You know, they're renting the house, but they don't pay the rent. The legislature's voted every year. You know they announced this prize at the State House in Washington. Hey, this ain't for Iowa. This is a front for corporate ag globally. They want to do to the rest of the world what they did to Iowa. Now you got to listen up here, folks. It may look pretty on the surface, but this state's in big trouble. Big ecological trouble. In the name, in the word that is synonymous with that trouble is oil. Oil.
Don't bank on oil.
That's why we're combining this rally with that pipeline thing, because that's all about oil. And industrial agriculture is all about oil that done ruin our land and our water and our air. Listen, in my lifetime in Iowa, our water has been poisoned by industrial ag. Who's going to pay for that? Hey, listen, in my lifetime, half of the soil that took centuries to make and happen has been depleted by industrial agriculture. All go down the river, the Mississippi River. A direct connection with climate change. Industrial agriculture in Iowa. Hey, and half the ground is gone, and what's left is dead soil. The only way they get anything out of this soil is they put petroleum-based fertilizers, petroleum-based planting and seeds, petroleum-based harvesting and transporting. Hell, the whole damn thing's filled with oil. And why are we protesting this pipeline? Because if we're going to turn it around, folks, we got to stop digging it out of the ground. And let's tell you about this oil. Hey, this is about 4 people in Iowa. 4 human beings called this shot. And one of them was the boss. And in this world, that's Governor Branstad. And when he got elected, he got the right, he got the card, he got the permission to pick 3 people on the utility board. These 3 people, Mr. Branstad's friends, signed on the dotted line when it was very clear that no matter what the evidence was, no matter how many laws they break, no matter how many people's hearts they break, they're going to vote for this pipeline. 3 people with the hitchman, the Branstad, the governor. And don't just blame the damn Republicans. They couldn't have done this deal if Washington didn't change the oil rules. You know that oil, that's American oil, stay in America, hell dig it out of here, put it on a boat, take it to some corporate place where they can make more money. And that is exactly what these clowns are doing at our expense. Listen, the Mississippi Stand thing, just a little introduction. You ever heard of Jessica Resnicek, Hammer of Justice? Well, she's my girlfriend, and for the last month I've been living in a ditch in a tent on the Mississippi. And I'm telling you, I ain't no camper. But I ain't had a better time than being with her and following her spirit as she's trying to do everything she can to stop that Mississippi dig. And I'm here today because Jess is taking a couple days off before we return to the site. And I am grateful to be here, and I'm grateful to join Reverend Billy and to continue this tradition of direct action, civil disobedience. We need to do that. You know, we took it after the policemen, but let's just be real about what we were asking these guys. These guys, this is their living. Hey, you and me, we're out here on a nice day having a protest. I'm not going to ask these guys to give up their lives and their livelihood for an issue we have yet to show that we can get more than 100 people here. What we need is people. People power. That's what the Mississippi Stand is all about. That's what the Occupy the World Food Prize is all about. That's why we're here. We represent the people. And right now we're just going to go and Reverend Billy and I are going to take it one more step so that the law and the folks in this city will know that this night did not happen without a couple people saying no, not in my name, with the support of all of you behind us. Thank you very much. I know it's good. Reverend Billy, you're the man. Frank, you're the man.
You want to walk up to the curb with them?
All right, let's go preach.
Pretty sure we can walk up to the curb. I think everybody can walk up to the curb if they want.
We have some business here at the State House.
You got to preach to these people.
You got something to say?
Stop here.
You guys gonna let us in?
No, sorry we can't, Frank.
Really? It's a public place.
It is.
I'm sure that the governor would appreciate the message.
I pay Iowa taxes.
No, I know you do. I know, we all do.
I don't pay much.
I know.
I don't pay a lot.
Is this a are you going to arrest me off of here?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, unfortunately, if you don't stay on that side of the steps, you will be arrested because for the purpose of this evening, this is a closed event for the World Food Prize.
You
Isn't
just
that
said a
embarrassing?
terrible thing. I
Isn't
don't
that
know.
an obvious
you said it with a
symbol
smile, but God, it's so
of corruption?
awful. I mean,
Well,
what's that all
Hey,
about?
Frank's
You're
a really
renting
nice
out-
guy. Let him in.
We
You're
try to make
renting
sure.
out
So
the
is Billy.
state capitol.
No, we try to make sure that we have a safe venue.
This is
We don't-
embarrassing.
We don't make a
It is.
determination.
It's not a marriage. It's a marriage for our state, not for you guys. Because you're
Rent them
doing
a
your job.
disco club or something.
No,
Not
I
the
know.
state capitol. It looks corrupt to everybody.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't look good.
That's kind of the layout for tonight, I'm afraid. So this is the kind of annual drill. Yeah, so we have to ask you either to get on the other side of the street or you'll be arrested.
You have to have an invitation.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah, you have to be
By
invited.
who? Who
Yes.
had to invite you?
Well, it's not me. Trust me. That's why I'm not here with you.
Get her sign up front.
No.
Well, really, what's
Well, we're not going to leave. All we can do is just take the message a little further, and they'll do what they have to do. They're very nice gentlemen. I don't know these guys.
Yeah.
So,
there he goes.
Okay.
all right.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and Jordan.
I'll go right through here.
I gave you a sign here. You want one? Making one for the team!
Frank, they're not letting you in.
They didn't invite us. We offered to preach, possibly in an entertaining way.
I stand for Standing Rock.
Earthalluia.
Hallelujah. God bless
Earthalluia.
our efforts.
We need a governor that'll invite you guys in there.
Earthalluia.
Thanks.
Gonna go this way. You want my car, Jordan? All right.
Bye now.
Bye.
Home on the earth.
Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Woo!
We got a little walk here.
So what's the charge for trying to go see what's happening up
Arrested in
there?
Iowa, Reverend Billy.
Seriously, what is the charge? Who is the person that can explain that? Trespassing.
Watch your head.
Is this your wallet right here?
Not a wallet, but paper, some money, my identity card.
You do have your identification in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last words, Reverend Billy.
Polk County Jail. Yeah.
Is that his phone?
Yeah.